Welcome guys to another video. On today's video we're going to be showing you a BMW 1 Series with cranking, no start and suspected timing chain. We've already diagnosed the car, we've went ahead and looked through the oil filler and we can see that the camshafts are not turning while you're cranking the engine. So let's get started with this one. Let's see what is happening here, or let's say what's not happening here. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Engine is turning, but the camshafts are not turning. So what do we have here? A broken air compressor. The AC compressor is broken, so the camshafts are not. Oh, you're starting that. So, BMW N47, BMW 1 Series, we've established already the timing chain is broken. So, normally, from experience, these engines tend to just rotate the lobes on the camshafts. Depending on what year it is, because some camshafts are solid, some of them are not. And you also have the camshaft carrier tends to snap, the rocker arms tend to break, but you don't tend to have any damage internally on the engine, normally. So yeah, let's start taking the engine out because the timing chain is on the back of the engine. So let's get that engine out of the car. Do the timing chain, camshafts, rockers, lifters, and put everything back. It's quite interesting that this has been going on for quite a while and we still see some of them like that. Apparently this one had a timing chain done less than a year ago, but how truthful is that? I guess we'll never know, or maybe we will know. Once we get to the timing chain, we'll be able to see it. I don't know. We're just gonna have to open it up.
You got me hypnotized. You make me realize, yeah. Just tell me, baby, who's up by your side? 'Cause every day and night I'm about to lose my mind. We're like birds of a feather by design. You know I can't spend.
There's always a big debate on the internet and everywhere you go, whether you should take this engine out to do a timing chain or you should do it in place. We at Cars Upkeep, we always look at taking the engine out. And the reason why we do that is we have the equipment to do it. Why would we struggle with space when taking the engine out is somewhere around, an experienced technician is going to take probably around like an hour to get that engine out. So, you know, that extra work of moving steering racks out of the way and everything, we don't think is worth it. And plus, if we need to do any extra work on the vehicle, so as we take the engine out, we see something else is leaking or something is not in good condition, we'll be able to address that with no complications whatsoever. The engine is out anyway, just do it. So we always feel like it's a better job if we do it outside. Doesn't mean that if someone done your timing chain and didn't remove the engine is done wrong. That's not what I'm saying. Is I just feel like it's a more complete job. We are able to have a proper look at the engine while it's outside of the car and see some more things. It's not a deal breaker, but for us it is. Yeah. Right, here next to me is the N47 engine out of the BMW 1 Series right on top of me. And with the engine out now, we're able to strip the rest of the engine. The reason why we need to take this engine out of the car is because BMW and a lot of other brands like Vauxhalls, and you have Mercedes, they started fitting, and the Range Rovers, the ones we see a lot of them on the channel here, they started fitting the timing chains at the back of the engine. And the reason why they've done that is just for make it more a compact package, so allowing more space on the engine bay, because you now have the chain at the back of the engine where you would have your normal flywheel and clutch. It is more compact, but at the same time it causes a problem that, you know, it makes it a lot harder to access. So we do have to remove the engine in order to be able to replace this timing chain. But now the engine is out, and here on the floor we're going to have to start stripping the whole top rocker cover. So injectors need to come out, fuel rail needs to come out, fuel pipes, sensors, the whole shebang needs to come out here on the top. And then we're getting clutch out, the timing cover out, and then just, you know, change the chain and you're all good. So let's get cracking with that.
You got me hypnotized, you make me realize, yeah. Just tell me, baby, who's up by your side? 'Cause every day and night I'm about to lose my mind. We're like birds of a feather by design. You know I kiss but never tell. Oh, I just wanna take a chance. The way you move, it gets me grooving on the dance floor. You know I wish upon a well, and I'ma take you to the moon. 'Cause I get lifted when you come around. I feel like Michael Jackson.
Okay, now that we set up everything and we have the timing tool in place, I can kind of see the reason why that timing chain has snapped. So, even that did the garage change this and the brand, like I was kind of like having a bit of an issue believing that the problem will be on the brand. Not saying that there's no chance for, you know, bad manufacturing or, you know, a certain batch of chains that come out with issues or anything like that. Yeah, sure, that's all possible. We all humans, everyone can fail. But the difference here was we've never seen this type of failure with this brand. And by now putting everything on time there, so once you put the tool, because this is not at TDC, so you're not meant to put this tool here set up when it's TDC, you have a special tool to be able to time the engine. And when you do that, you have a line right there and a line there on the block. And as you can see now, where it's timed, that pump and that block is not matching. Now again, would it make any difference on the running of the engine? It would make zero difference on the running of the engine, because this is only sending fuel pressure into the rail. Now, what that will cause is the strokes of the pump are no longer matching the perfect place where the chain is at constant force. So by slacking, that gives that, you know, constant pulsing on the chain, stretching it until it snaps. So that is the reason why that chain snapped so prematurely.
You got me hypnotized, you make me realize, yeah. Just tell me, baby, who's up by your side? 'Cause every day and night I'm about to lose my mind. We're like birds of a feather by design. You know I kiss but never tell.
Second-hand camshafts,
Take a chance, the way you
rockers, lifters,
grooving on the dance floor.
ready to go.
You know I wish upon a well, and I'ma take you to the moon. 'Cause I get lifted when you come around. I feel like Michael Jackson. You know it's in the way you move. You make me feel like Michael Jackson. You know it's in the way you move.
BMW is done. Everything been put back together. And we had the car up and running. So let's just give it a start. There you go, up and running. got that. Let's see the mileage. 95,000 miles. And at 95,000 miles is already on his second set of timing chain. We've now completed this vehicle, this BMW. Sounds great, no issues.